Hey everybody, it's time for another real life superhero intro, and this time it's time for another it's time for another skinny jeans sweatsuit with zipper, gloves, and tape, shades, and COVID mask intro for a new series of real life superhero videos. Instead of taking the daytime intros I already did and mixing them with the nighttime intros, for some odd reason, the next video I'm about to do, I never felt like doing it during the daytime, even though the daytime is when I wanted to do the video. And when I got done doing another video before it, it was close to nighttime, so I decided just to do another real life superhero intro for the nighttime with the same costume and with one different theme, and one theme kept the same. The theme songs. The walkout theme will be the Neat Flicks Something You Can Never Own song, and that will be mostly used as the outro for most videos. And the intro song, the first song that will play before I make my grand entrance, will be Jeff Hardy's, professional wrestler Jeff Hardy's Modest to the Top. So yeah, this is the daytime version. Once again, the topics will be the same. There will be various reviews, rants on social and current events and various forms of media and entertainment. So, with that being said, let me hit the music and get started right now.
This is to the top, the top. My destiny is at the top, the top. My destiny is past the top. Still my destiny is past the top. Straight to the top of the king, nothing starts shining. Why they should know what is real and how real is still. Only way to build the man sometimes deals in a way that survives a struggle we face in this life. There's a lot of time to get ready to showcase the skills you'll get at the right live your life. If I want to show how the style you protect your life. Show the way to make it right. Make it to the top of my ambition. Until you feel there's nothing more for you to or say. Cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. Have no regrets, yeah, I'm tired of my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in heaven. Stabbed in the background, I'll show you what happened. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and fight and fight for the things you know you love. To what you think is right, and you like to choose way. So fight and fight for the things you know you love. To what you think is right, and you like to choose way. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own.
Hey everybody, it's time for another comic book. It's time for another fan-made comic book picture novel franchise fan fiction debut video, and this time looking at the 1986 Ruby Spears sci-fi action cartoon The Centurions. The Centurions. Yeah, Centurions, yeah. This is the same as my Double Dragon, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat, the animated series, comic book, picture novel, fan fiction, franchise previews that I did earlier this year, except those were all narration. This will be webcam. The part 2 of those, the part 2 and 3 of those will be the artwork, will be the artwork. Yeah, this one will be full on webcam, since when it comes to Centurions, I really don't have that much to talk about and that many photos to show. So I'm just gonna do a short webcam review, real life superhero video. So with that being said, let me make my grand entrance on camera. I'll be standing in this video right here. Yeah. So with that being said, yeah. Yeah, the Centurions. Centurions. I finally finished watching all 65 episodes of the Centurions, all 5 seasons worth. Like I said in various reviews, the show ran for 5 episodes in 1986 as a 5-episode miniseries, and was followed by 60 more for season 2. So basically 1 to 2 seasons, but it was all produced as one season. Like I said, a decade ago there was just way too much, and there was just way too many episodes and way too much material for a full-length review. So I decided a decade later to come up with this new style, to watch a couple of episodes, do a short review, then watch more, 13 episodes each season for a series of season reviews, and reviewing it how it would actually be if it was actually produced and released season wise, and that's 13 plus episodes each. And I finally got around to watching and completing the series, which I've been waiting to get to the end after watching marvelous videos, awesome video narration and commentary on the Centurions cartoon, and man, what an ending. I'm actually surprised it has an open ending. I'm actually surprised they got away with that type of ending in the 1980s. Well, unlike other cartoons, this doesn't really need much of a continuation of an actual continuation. This comic book picture novel franchise, unlike Double Dragon, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat, this will be a reboot. This will be a reboot, taking the same characters, the same plot, but putting it in a modern time and putting my own spin on it. I'm gonna have a comic book and picture novel, and I hope to make a I hope to make a video game based upon this, and I'm thinking about a gigantic multiverse crossover featuring the original the original 5 Centurions from the original Centurion universe, and I definitely want to develop. I definitely, with permission from Warner Brothers, who own the rights to the series, I definitely want to make a video game adaptation. I don't want to make another television adaptation, because when it comes to Centurions, I want to keep the Centurions as it was. I just want to modernize it for a modern time period. But I want to keep the 3 characters, the 3 to 5 plus characters, as they were in the original 80s. In the original 80s cartoon. You know how cartoons are nowadays. They have woke political agendas, and want to change genders, want to change races and stuff, and I don't want to do that here. I don't want to do it here. So the only way to keep them as they are is to do a video game. I'm also working on a film, script, but I really don't care that much about the film script. I just want Centurions to come back, because it's the same with the cartoon. They won't keep them. They'll change and try to alter them for a modern audience with their woke and political agendas. The only way to keep them the same is a comic book picture novel and basically a fan-made comic book picture novel for free. And that will be for free, because I don't own Centurions. And of course, with permission from Warner Brothers, and team up with a video game studio to make the a Centurions 2D and 3D arcade third and first person shooter action game. Action game similar to the beat 'em ups of the past, and the first person the action beat 'em ups of the past, like the 1980s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, Mayhem, the arcade game, and Mayhem Project, and Turtles in Time, the upcoming Toxic Crusaders action adventure game, the TMNT Shredder's Revenge, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Vector Man, Mega Man, Metroid Prime, Halo, Doom 2 Rock, Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, G.I. Joe the arcade game, and many more. All those games mixed into one to make one awesome first-person shooter with minor action elements of the Transformers games. I'm gonna be developing the storyline and showing the artwork, and then hopefully a animation video, and come up with a gameplay style, and an animation studio will do the programming, animation. A video game studio will do the programming, animation, and everything. Yeah, these are the only 3 forms to keep the Centurions as they are. But I do hope, if this is, I do want Centurions to come back. Centurions to come back. They should have got another run back in the 90s on what they get on Cartoon Network. They should have got another run on Cartoon Network's Toonami action block, where they would have seen a gigantic audience. In the Marvelous videos, Centurions, it was popular. It was well received in the 90s, but it wasn't considered popular enough to get a reboot like other 80s cartoons like Thundercats, He-Man, and Transformers, which ended up getting reboots, which ended up getting various reboots. The Centurions, it wasn't considered good enough for a revival. I think it would have been if it had been on Cartoon Network's action block Toonami. It was on their first one, Power Zone, and Power Zone, which not many people remember. So yeah, see, I want Centurions to come back, but I do hope someone makes an animated series. If they see my work, they make an animated series. But like I said, I won't be involved with that, because, like I said, I want to keep these characters the way they keep these characters and the plots and everything the way they were, just modernize it for today's time period with today's technology. And the only way to do that is a comic book and picture novel. Yeah, I always say comic book and picture novels. Comic books are more popular, but I like picture novels more. They're easier to make. And this will be completely unlike my franchise, which I plan to debut any day now. The preview debut now. This will cost. This will not cost any money. It will be completely free. It will be completely free to read. So So yeah, this was Centurions, and of course the rest of the series, the rest of the season reviews, and the long overdue and awaited post-episode review and reactions of those seasons. They're coming too. The season reviews will be definitely first and faster. So yeah, with that being, and another Centurion comic book and cartoon series review that's coming, and that will be first, followed by the season reviews, and third would be the post-episode review and reactions, and the individual comic book reviews and rants. So yeah, this was my real life superhero webcam comic book picture novel preview of the Centurions reboot fan fiction. You want to hear the rest of the music and see the rest of my mannerisms? Turn the video off right now. With that being said, time to get out of here. Power Extreme!
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. Have no regrets, yeah, outside of my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in dead. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. Things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and you like to achieve what. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and you like to achieve what. Give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and you like to achieve what. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right,